Hello, I'll be demonstrating demo 3, target 4A, where I'll write the truth tables from this verbal expression. The problem we have here, Jude has a final exam on Saturday for his chemistry class. The professor said if you get a good grade on the midterm exam and do all the homework of the class, then you'll pass the class. If you just do good on the final, then you'll pass the class without needing the homework and the midterm grades. He can also pass the class by scoring good on all of them. So, I'm going to use the truth table for this problem. First, we're going to need to identify our inputs and our outputs. So for our inputs, I know I have 3 inputs here where I have a midterm exam, I have the homework, and I have the final exam. And for our output, it's basically gonna be passing the class is gonna be our output. So output is, we're gonna name output, we're gonna name it P for passing the class. 0 is for fail, and 1 is for pass. So for our inputs, I'm gonna say homework. For H, did all the homework, and the midterm, did good on the midterm. Then for our last one is for the final. I'm gonna name it F. Did good the final. So now that we've identified all our inputs and our output, I'm gonna make a truth table. Since we have 3 inputs, I know this is gonna be 2 to the 3, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, I believe. That means I'm gonna have to make a truth table here, and we're gonna have our inputs and our output. And then for our inputs, we're gonna have 3 different inputs. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and then for our output, we're just gonna have 1 output, obviously. H, the midterm and final, and then for our output, it's gonna be passing the class, which is 0 or 1. 0 for fail and 1 for pass. So for the homework, basically we can start right here. Before we start with anything, we can start by counting these numbers from 0 to 8 in binary. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, and then I'm gonna make this a little bit longer. 1, 1, 0, and then 1, 1, 1. That's all we're gonna have here. So that being said, we know that if Jude passes the final exam, just by itself, he's gonna pass the class. So I'm gonna put a 1 right here, which means he's gonna pass the class. If he fails his homework and his midterm and his final, then he's not gonna pass the class. If he does not do his homework and he does his midterm, good on his midterm and bad on his final, he's not gonna pass the class. If he does the homework, he does the good on the midterm and good on the final, then he's gonna pass the class. If he just does good on the homework, then he's not gonna pass the class. If he does good on the homework and the final, then he's gonna pass the class. Then if he does good on the homework and the midterm, then he's gonna pass the class. Then if he does good on all of them, then he's also gonna pass the class. So that's basically our truth table here. This truth table here demonstrated what this expression here was saying, where if he passes the final, he'll pass the class. If he passes the midterm and the homework, he'll pass the class. If he does all of them, he'll also pass the class. And that's it. Thank you for watching.